Here, hello, everybody. Welcome at another session fixing things together. My name is Jan Dvorak. I am the founder and CEO of the Universe and also the developer. With me here is uh, Jasper, who is our UX researcher, and joining us soon will be also Henry, who is our developer. Today session is going to be a little bit different since we have the holidays, Christmas, all that stuff coming up. We'll be kind of going over some of our design processes and all that stuff. And at the end, we'll be probably doing also a bit of a teaching things, possibly around CSS, but more on that will be, and that's why I would highly encourage you to tune in next week. On Wednesday, I'll be going more into HTML and CSS basics, so you can also learn some web development as well. So that said, first things first, we'll be going over a feature that we want to add in the future to the encyclopedia. Let me find it up in on our GitHub and start presenting. Here we go. I'll just move it up here so it's more visible. And it's family trees, correct, Jasper?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, so one thing that we have in our encyclopedia are connections with different things, and we kind of want to enrich the connections when it comes to family by providing family trees and adding more on top of that. So let's see how to look at it, and also with this because sometimes Henry has joining us. Hello, Henry.
Hello, Ian. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Henry.
Hello, Jasper.
So with this, the big one is of course having the family tree, and this one is kind of you Jasper starting from a very brief description. So I think with this especially is because it's quite old. It's like one of the
Oh, yeah.
actually no, it's like
2010.
2020. So it's 3 years old since I wrote this initial description. So I will have to really look more into this and explore all the issues and specifics when creating for creative writing, because normally we would say, okay, we'll just create a family tree, something like my heritage, or you have the parents, the children, all that stuff. But that can get complicated very, very quickly because we are dealing with fictional universes. So suddenly, what if the species requires to have three parents to produce one offspring or more? So these things get very complicated. So kind of preceding this is like a general connection display that we'll have to build, and this one is kind of like more enriched. So by default, we kind of start with the settings for us humans, and then we can expand on that. And I just also got an idea which could be related to that is allow additional customization of the family tree. For example, adding family logo connecting it to a page that talks about the family. And in this case, I'm thinking of noble families about this feature, which so I kind of want to kind of highlight here, or like one highlight and one promotional plug for myself. First of all, think of like noble families. So when you're creating, or so when you kind of go into the family preview, there on the side, on somewhere, or maybe like in the background, there could be like the family logo, and on the side there could be like the article about the family as a whole. So let's see. So we can think about, let's see, what could be some nice recognizable let's quickly find out so that we are more concrete, because they also cut kind of like noble houses. So Arabian, we have, let's use, for example, I think the kind of cheap one and quickly to use is the can have like the noble families of Japan. So let's use the the imperial family. So in this case, say we have a sci-fi where we have kind of like the future of the imperial family in space colonization, all that stuff. So in the background of this, you would have like the historical family tree, which here is kind of like the current family. Let's see if they have here the historical one. Oh, they don't have that here. So you would have something like this, and like in the background would be the chrysanthemum for the imperial family there, and then you would have like going all the way like to 1000 BCE, and then you would have like the fictional continuation of this family tree in there in that universe. So that would be kind of like the easy one that would be based on an existing thing. I think actually what we'll try to do, I think this would be actually good for test data once we start building this. So test data with real life data. Here would be the Japanese imperial family tree. So that's one thing, and we can go back here, kind of here also kind of the list of these, so we can choose more of them. And this will kind of tie out also to another feature which I have to describe more in the future. So like the Europeans have more like a shields for these family symbols or crowns. You can see there France, Lorraine. So Chernin, Saxe-Coburg, and Athene, Wahlberg. So these are kind of nice examples of, or the House of Lobkowitz. So these are really nice examples to grab the data, and that's kind of what we'll be using probably for testing. And kind of another feature from that is that you will be able to copy certain data from what we would call maybe like a showcase universes, or like template universes, which is something that we'll have to move up on our timeline for something that I want to deliver in March. So me add here. But we also, so that's kind of like the basic human ones. But that needs to have all the basic things to test. But as I mentioned before, it gets complicated when we start accounting for non-traditional human families or like alien families, which might have completely different system. So that's where things will get a bit more complicated. So, Jasper, let's take a look on what you managed to do before I gave all the additional explainer and see what we can move, how we can move this forward, because I think you have now a better idea, if I understand correctly. Whoops.
Yeah. So, right. First of all, do you want me to go through all of everything, or we just focus on the family tree?
Let's just focus on the family tree for now.
All right. Okay. So it's in the second exploration here, where so basically the family tree is inside the encyclopedia, and the encyclopedia is inside the universe, right?
Mhm.
So if you
Correct.
want to have the family tree, so you want to have the encyclopedia inside your universe first, and the family tree is basically linked to the character entry in the universe. So you have to have the entries first. Okay. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm using fictional characters here. I hope it's going
That's
to be
fine.
okay.
That's
All right.
for fine for this case.
Okay. Yeah.
I think maybe
So
one functionality type is, of course, we'll have the option to create, like as you are like creating maybe the family tree, you can like it automatically create uh, the new character pages, or what we can possibly do is, or what we should definitely have account is that you don't have to create necessarily a character there. So it could be like more like a bit like a placeholder until you can get around to do it, or if you don't want to do it, you can just leave it there, because for example the only thing that you know about that ancestor is the name, so there is no reason to have a full page on like, or like full character page on it, because the only thing you know is the name and maybe like a date of birth and death, which might be something to also hear. And I like that you have it here. Yes, of course, that it's scrollable, and we might then have later on build like a dedicated view just for that,
yeah.
just for the characters. Okay, let's continue.
Okay. So let's, for example, we start from this particular man here, and you can, from your view, you can kind of like know which character are you in by this little text here, and then you can add more characters in the family tree using the button to add.
Yeah.
You The original plan was, after clicking the plus button here, the model pop-up will show, and then you have to choose from the entries that you have put inside the universe. And then if we have it, let's say we put the character X, character Y, and character Z here, and then after we put inside the character, we can draw a line, and then after we draw a line, like this, then a pop-up model will appear to kind of like tell the relation of those two characters. And then that's one flow. The second flow, the second alternative one is when I click this button right here, instead of the character is shown first, the pop-up model will be shown first like this. The link character model pop up, and then I choose the drop down. I will choose, for example, character X, and I will choose the relation to the character that I am in. For example, for I am in active in the Tony Stark character, so the character that I have chosen will be asked their relation to the Tony Stark. For example, parent. Then, if I click a link button here, it will automatically appear the character X box alongside with the line over here. So it will pop up automatically. And the relation that we can choose here is either parent, partner, or children. Parent will make the line in the upper side, while children in the lower side, and partner will make the line appear alongside with the character that you are active in.
Sounds good. One more thing here that's going to complicate things is we have to also, let me put here, yes, here. Plants need to account for adoptions and separations of partners. Just to complicate it even further, we kind of have the adoption and separation as well included somewhere in there. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go on.
Okay. Yeah, I think for the family tree, I just the wireframe is only that part at the moment. Will
I think this is perfect so far. And looking at this, and this kind of brings me to my shameless promotion, because on Monday I will be doing a stream which will probably be part one of much larger discussion, because I've kind of written up or written down my ideas about kind of like traditional family from where I'm from, and I will be on Monday kind of doing a read through and discussion and possibly update of this idea philosophy. And I think with that we also have to add a new category to our. So let's create a new issue. In this case, it's feature requests, which I will be working on, and I'll also need Henry Yu to do this. At family category to encyclopedia, based on the idea of noble houses. Add a new category to the encyclopedia, and it will be either named family or something along the lines of Full House or something like that. We'll have to figure that one out. And for you, Henry, I'm going to will need a new icon.
Okay.
For this,
Royal line.
yeah.
No, never mind. Never mind.
Oh, it's it's kind of like let's put this or a line that's also fine. We'll have to figure out some nice name of it. It will be also because how to do it, because it's also right now it would be what I have in my universe for struggle for balance. I do have, I could say, row of houses, but they are, let's see, they would be under right now under groups. That's no, this is no, they are not under groups. Or do I have them? Let me, yeah, I have the Grimnar family houses here described. So, and I will have to create more info. And yeah, here I have the house of Miri, which I do have them under Grimnar family houses there, but it's under governments, which, yeah, here we go. Which is not, given how these families works, it's not exactly correct, because they're like, they hold and govern territories, but but at the core they're like they're family. And the territorial government is a bit more complex. They're pretty much responsible, I think, to happen in their territory to the emperor and all that stuff. So that's kind of like the complication that we get with different things. But reminder, so on Monday, December 25th at 4 p.m. Central European Time, I will be talking about this. Tune in if you want. I'm going to share in the comments or in the chat here the description. If you are watching us on X, Twitter, you can find my account Storyteller where I will be where I'll be posting links to this as well. So yeah, okay. So that was the family tree. Much more complicated. It's also going to be technically wise. It's going to be with all these things. It's going to be pretty annoying to do. So that's why I'm saying it's kind of like the second after after we maybe create like the general visualization of connections, because that will be it will be using the same thing. Or maybe we'll create first the family tree, and from that we'll be creating the connection visualization, because one of the things is that what we want to do is have the option to create the family tree from what we already have existing. So I go to my main character here, I have here his father, his sister, and why don't I have his mother here and his other sister? Let's see if we have any bug here. So Okay, so it looks like this drop down is not working properly. Okay, so we have a bug. Let me write this down, and I shall investigate this after the stream because we already have some idea what we want to do here, so I don't want to distract too much from it. Oh, this might be one of the side effects of something that I have, because we updated the selects a little bit technically, and there have been some unforeseen circumstances like this. All right. So I'll fix this afterwards. All right. Henry, anything from design that you would like to discuss before we move on to our colors and palettes and all that stuff?
Actually, on last week, I think there's no having any discussion. So I think we could proceed into the palettes.
All right, so we are moving on to learning stuff. Also, hello everybody who is watching. We are watching the comments, so let us know if you have any questions or something that you want us to cover specifically, all that stuff. So I'm going to go now and use the same. Yes, use the same Visual Studio Code, which is freely available, so that I have the same setting as you guys. So we have some terminal right now, and let me check, move things. I just need to quickly fix one thing because I am working in a few places. So let me just a moment. I'm going to, because right now it's not started. Okay, just so I'm just going to remove all of this. Easier. Moment. My main hope is how I'm unfinished stuff that I'll click on correct. Okay, so this should hopefully fix it. So yes, okay, so that has fixed it, and now we can move to here. So as everybody hopefully knows, we have a light and dark theme, which we define through our palettes, so that we can adjust things much more easier and work with things. So let me do here run storybooks, which is our design system. We sadly don't have everything there. Yeah, that will be quite a challenge to get everything there as well. And besides the specifics, when it comes to the light and dark themes, we also have something called the shared palette. So if you hold Control and click, it's going to take you to the shared palette with all the colors there. So, and let's move the storybook here. Let's close all the other pages that we do not. Oh, I need to start this issue so we don't forget. And with that said, here we are at our design system. And then we can go to different components and see, how they look like. And we can also select here, the dark theme and light theme, so that we can compare all of those things. We also have to I think I would say, expand this to include more details on all that stuff. This is also publicly available for people, because we also, one of the things that we plan to do is eventually have certain design stuff, certain design systems open sourced in the future. One of the first things that we have already open sourced are, let's see, do we have it here yet? Are our icons, which I will have to probably go and upgrade because it's kind of fallen behind, so it's not active yet. So that's one big thing. So, Henry, what are we doing here with the palettes? I do know that you want to update things, certain things, try out, change things. So, first of all, let's. Oh, you're right now on your Windows machine, correct?
No, actually, I'm on my Ubuntu right now.
Nice. So, just for people, it's not like that we don't like Windows, but sadly, web development, especially with our technology stack, is much easier on Linux or Mac. Actually, just before the stream, I had somebody hitting me up that they are going to provide $500 bounty for anyone to improve the experience on Windows. The issue really isn't that much with our stack in certain aspects. It's just how Windows works that requires a lot of additional work to make things that are super easy on Linux and Mac to work. Okay, so question then for you is, Henry, if you manage to run if you manage to run the storybook as well or not.
Yes, already that you were shared before, and already fetched the files. So I saw. Oh, can I share my screen here? But I just
Yes, let's share a screen. Let's debug this together and see what you have. So
Oh,
put
okay.
it out there. Let me see.
Okay.
Cinema layout. Maybe I'll just quickly
Okay,
create. Oh no,
okay, hold on. I will log in into my
Stream here.
Ubuntu PC. Okay. So, okay. Okay, it's funny.
So yeah, and the main thing also kind of why I want just for listeners to see why I want to have we are kind of getting the technical here is so that the designers, specifically Henry, can monitor our palette colors here and adjust and fix things and keep in sync with what we have in Figma and in our design system instead of relying entirely on developers to get it wrong.
Okay.
I think it's
So my workstation already on StreamYard.
yeah.
And
Right now it seems to be stuck on your camera, so I'm not adding it to the stage
okay,
yet.
stop cam. Okay.
You want to just share this screen.
Okay, I will share my screen. Okay, that's really different from Windows. Entire screen. I feel like my grandma. First
Okay,
time.
here we go. You can jump out
Okay,
of that
so
view.
okay, so this is my and already installed that you were mentioned about for the storybooks, and this is what happened when I installed it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it should be. So now
Okay,
try to run the npm run storybook
okay,
command.
comment how? Okay, okay, okay. Apologize. Do you mean control? Yeah.
So no, go back to the terminal that you
Okay,
were there.
terminal.
That's yes on the no the last one
Yes.
there, and run npm run storybook. Let's quickly jump back
Run
here so we can
storybook.
store. Yeah, and let's see if
Mm, okay, change. Do I make mistakes? Run story book here like this.
yes, enter.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, failed to do run the storybook script. That's very strange. Let me check here the package. Can you try to do Meteor npm I?
Meteor npm I.
So that's the Meteor, so that it installs all the dependencies from npm. Let's see if maybe that. If that's going to help or not. So I just technical stuff, and then we can get into colors. So yeah, it might be part of the missing story here that was missing as well. So, and just I'll use this interlude just to do quick technical aspects. Will be ending latest in 1 hour 20 minutes probably, or not latest, but yeah, this is all correct. So that's okay. So we'll have to wait to finish this because also I have like a grocery delivery coming in, so that will be kind of like our heart and once that comes in. So we shall see how that is going to do. And yeah, so I'll let this go. In the meantime, I'll jump here back to my sharing so that I can go back here and kind of demonstrate the functionality. So if I go, let's see here to the light theme. I don't exactly recall. Try this, but you see I've made a change and it automatically rebuilds. But I think in this case, since I am not using the default or a storybook basic background, it's not changing the background as it should. Let's see. So these are the helpers, which I don't need. We need this just quickly to check the settings. If it's yes. So theme like dark, layout centered. And we have here some. Okay, so we actually have to get here the default. No, so the default should be so is background -2. So if we change -1, this is -2. So if I change this to say yellow, you can see that the color here changes as well. So this will be, your Henry, your
Yes.
playground, or kind of afterwards to make sure everything's working. Let's take a look. Where are you progressing? Okay, so it's the first time of. Oh, it's crashed. Your storybook crashed. That's not good. What did it crash on? Just put no or just n.
Okay.
In the question there, and let's scroll up a bit to see what it's dying on. Module not found. Can't resolve. Oh, you don't have our internationalization set up.
Okay.
Yeah, open Git Kraken.
Git Kraken. Okay. So I need to install the Git Kraken first,
Or how did you clone the how did you clone in the code in here? What did you use?
Okay. Basically I just use your GitHub and then just and you just install that. Yeah,
and then download it. Okay.
and
That's
download
not-
it. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, but I think you should still be for that. Yeah, you need to get Git Kraken because we have it's a bit more complicated system. So
Okay.
just quickly get or maybe let me check if you can. Actually, you might be able to do it through Visual Studio. Yeah, if you go
Just use
to
Visual Studio. Okay.
yes, if you go to the source control. Yeah,
Source
yeah.
control.
It's the second. It's the third big icon from the top.
The icon on the top.
One, two, yeah, one more down.
Oh, there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, source control. So you don't want to
Yes, source
commit. No, you want to. Okay, so let's see how to do this. You want to click the refresh button on the first item.
Okay.
Let's try that, and
Yeah.
maybe let's see. Because you should be able to then see the you want, and then click the three dots on the first one and
Yes.
pull
Cool.
the first
Okay.
one. Let's see. Okay. Do yes
Okay. Yes.
on that one. What I'm confused for is that you are not seeing there should be like additional things. So if we go back, the main thing, because there should be like the INTL and everything else. And if I view it as a tree, no, that's not helpful. How are we going to do this since you are missing the other thing? Let me see if I can stash remote. How are we going to do this properly?
Can I just like delete all of my file that already downloaded and try from start over again?
Yes, if you can follow the we have the okay, I don't think we have not in here. Let's see, do I have a readme in the why that's strange. Okay, so it does not, sadly the readme doesn't cover here, so that's another thing that we need to add into our readme. Is this the yeah. Okay, so we started right, you are still you have just deleted the files and all that stuff, so I don't think that's going to work. Let's see. Try to do file new window.
Yes.
And now you can click on the clone Git repository.
Yes.
And that should open clone from GitHub. Yes, just click on that and try to type literary because it will find it. Literary universe. I think this. Wait. It's the down one, the storyteller. It's like just like at the bottom of that. Yeah. Just below the icons. Yeah, that one. Click that.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So
No, you need to. It has opened the window there, so check.
okay.
Okay, now you just quickly select where you want to clone it.
Oh, so this is my space to save.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's. And if you click on the now, okay, so it's still cloning. That's correct.
Yeah. Okay, so
Open. Just click open here. Yes. That's because you're one of the authors. And now let's click on the source control again and see if we have all the. Oh, we don't have it still here. Why is that? Should be like the sub.
do I like missing like installing the Meteor wrong?
No. What you're missing is because we have a bit more complicated structure because we have like other Git repositories in there. Maybe can you click on the open space, right click in the open space? Just go down in that menu. Yeah, click. No, down.
Sorry, down.
Yeah, now go. Just move your mouse
Here.
down. No. Just
Down. Okay.
just a little bit more down. And right click. If it
Okay.
opens, I mean. Okay, hover over the repositories. Okay, so you don't have the repositories. Let me quickly get you the probably like shortcut code. So you want to go to the terminal again in the. I'm going to send you.
Okay, terminal again.
Design.
So I create a like new tab in here or. Oh, damn.
No, you're correct. So just type in what I send you in the chat. It's git submodule init.
In the chat, okay. Literary universe chat.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Git submodule.
It's on the last message. You're two up. Yes, that.
Last one such yes. Git
Yes.
submodule.
So copy that and try to initialize the submodules. Paste, enter. Register. Okay, so that was what was missing. So now, if you go back to the first Visual Studio Code, because I'm guessing that's the. Oh no, you are. Okay, so you need to. If you go back to the terminal, what you will see is that
Yes.
you are in the trash file.
Trash file, okay.
So you need to navigate now to the, or if you go to the Visual Studio, that where you, or you can maybe restore everything. That's one option as well. This is probably, or you, in here you can open up. Let's see the terminal.
Terminal, okay.
Inside here, but it's Visual Studio Code, so I'm not exactly sure how. Can you go maybe to the first tab in the terminal? What?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Try to run it here again. Git submodule init. Paste. Okay. Now you might need to go up. So you do cd space and 2 dots.
2 dots.
Yes.
Enter.
And now, oh no, so yeah, you're still in the trash. So it's now that's why it didn't work.
Should I recover the file that I deleted before?
Yes, let's try that. See if it actually works.
Okay. Restore. And back to terminal again, and
press enter. Press enter to see if it updates the path.
Oh, just enter. Okay.
Yeah, just enter. No, so you're
it's still on trash.
Yeah, you are stuck in there now in that terminal. You've got lots. So I would recommend reopening the terminal instead of me trying to guide you away from things. So close it and reopen.
Okay. Okay. And
close this one as well.
Okay, close. Okay. So open the new one.
Yeah.
Oh, the shortcut. Okay. Yes.
Okay, and now you need to navigate, and this is kind of learning paths for everybody of the basic commands. The cd. No, you don't do the double. You need to do first. Let's figure out where you have this saved. So do ls, which is yes, that is like a shortcut to list what is in the directory that you are currently in.
Okay.
So you want to do cd documents. Cd stands for it's like a navigation. I don't remember what it's. So you need to have capital.
Case sensitive.
Yes.
Okay.
Enter. Yes. Now do ls again, so you see what it's in there. And we have actually 2 literal universes. So let's do. Stop right there. You can do tab. Okay. No. But go back. You want to go into the second one. So. So yeah, you do cd.
Create new tabs. Oh,
no,
CD.
No.
Yes.
No, cd. And now you capital CD. L.
Yes.
Or literary. Stop here, and you do. Yeah. You press the tab on your keyboard.
I'm sorry, Jan. Your voice
is. Yes, you just did it. Yeah, you press the tab on the keyboard, which will automatically fill that out. So, but I think in this case, what we want is with the dash, the second one. So, erase the universe.
Jan, I'm sorry. Here mistakenly, you said press the tab or enter.
No, you already did that. Otherwise, it would not fill.
What?
Yeah, so you do CD literary. No. The two dots would get you up one. So literary
Yes.
minus. No.
Oh,
You are going
minus.
too fast. Minus, and now you press the tab on your keyboard.
App on. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So just press enter now.
Okay.
Because if you press it like multiple times, it kind of gives you the upper. So now let's do you can do the git initialize submodules or git submodules init.
Oh, okay. Yep. Copy. And okay, enter.
Okay, sweet. So now you just need to select the correct Visual Studio Code, because you have to open one of them is the wrong one, the other one is the correct one. And you will also need to install dependencies in the app as well again. So you do cd app here.
Okay, I'm sorry, your voice are a bit laggy, Ian. When I'm here, I enter the Visual Studio.
Well, you need to select the correct one because you have to open and you need to select
Yes.
the one that's correct. So, but since you're in the terminal, you do cd app.
Okay, CD app.
Yes, and then you do meteor npm I. No. You need to enter.
Oh,
First, you need
CD
to
app.
enter on the first one.
CD app.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
enter.
cd app, enter.
Yes.
And now you do the meteor npm I.
MPMI.
So
It's
now
it's like basic.
yes, it will do
No,
the same
no.
thing, but it will go faster because it has the dependency locally. So now, before we progress any further, we need to close the wrong Visual Studio Code, because you have one that is correct on the correct code and one that is on the wrong. So check out. I'm guessing. Yeah, what's the other one? How does it?
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, perhaps it's much better.
I think. Wait, looks very similar. I think on the left you can close that one.
Okay.
And let's see. On this one, go to files to the Explorer. So as the the one below menu. The first
One below.
icon there.
Yeah, search
Click on
here.
no, Explorer. The first icon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
So yeah, we have that. Now click back to source control.
Source
On the
control.
left.
Okay.
Yes. It has not refreshed, so you might want to probably close and reopen Visual Studio Code so it refreshes with the new information.
Close here. Okay.
Yes, close and open it again.
Okay. Visual Studio. Okay. Yes.
Okay, let's go to the source control on the left. Okay. That is strange. That should show it. So do file, open a folder on the top.
Oh, on the top.
Yeah, the
I'm
top
sorry.
menu, file. Top menu.
Top menu file. Ah, yes.
File. Open folder.
Okay. Open folder. Okay.
And let's select the second one and click open.
Okay.
Did anything happen?
No, nothing happened yet.
That's strange. Then we need to probably run the second command here. Send that in the chat as well.
It's a follow update, okay. Press the terminal.
Let's run that in the terminal.
Yes.
Oh, you need to go up
Oh.
up one level, so CD and then the two dots. So the two dots means to go up. You need to have a space there.
Yes. Okay.
Now you put in the command, and that doesn't work. I'm going to be very displeased. Oh, something
Okay,
happened
so
there.
Yes.
But we only see Flash news. That's not good. Oh, because you need to add in now your username and password because of that will be Enscono.
Yes. Lit universe.com. A password.
Yes, almost there. Oh, you will have to probably do that again for all these different. That's annoying. I think there's then like something, but let's just do it like this, and I think this is exactly what we needed. So after long run, then we have the INTL, which was the one that we needed the most, and that one is taking way too long. Clone.
Is it succeed?
Yeah, just wait for it because it's still working.
Okay.
I think you have there. It's not working authentication, but it has cloned. Flash news. But it has at least cloned you the.
I think it's failure. Because it's failed to clone.
I think it's a username, not an email. So, but I think for it at least managed to clone the INTL, which was the most important thing. So now if you do cd app, go back to our app application directory. No, wrong. I said cd app, not.
Sorry, Jan. sorry.
So now you have to navigate back to the correct directory.
How to navigate back? I'm sorry.
So you need to do
like
cd.
Okay, cd and literally
Now,
universe, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Now you do cd app.
cd app.
Yes. Enter.
Okay, enter. Yes, app.
And now you do npm run storybook, and it should hopefully
npm run storybook.
And now it should hopefully run fine because you have the INTL translation files available there. So, because one of the parts of also like the future testing of the design in the future is that you have different languages, so you can see how the translation looks, for example, on the buttons in different languages, because, for example, Japanese, it can be like 2 characters, while, English is, of course, going to be much more longer and so on. So fingers crossed that it's going to work and require, oh no.
No. Okay.
Let's look back up and see what it's requiring this time.
Okay, so I need to
What it
see
filled
the.
on. No, nothing. No.
Okay. Okay.
I think I should probably, first of all, let's do a lesson here on navigating in Linux, and actually the same navigation, or at least it works very similarly in Windows as well, or Unix. So the CD is to navigate.
Yes.
In this case, I can choose FLS, and that's so. Then if I want to go with, in my case, I can do web / Another thing that we can do is, if you press, the tab multiple times, will show you what is the inside of that folder, and I can already, that. So with one command, if I know the exact path to where I want to go, I can go there like that. If I do cd dot, that's like, or if I do like double dots and then do, for example, admin, what this is telling the machine is go up one folder and then go into the admin folder. And that will switch me, as you can see, from app to the admin folder. It's on the same level. And vice versa. Or I can go like this and go like 3 folders up. So, and if you use, for example, 1 dot, then the 1 dot indicates this folder. So you don't usually use the 1 dot in navigation, because that makes no sense, because that would be the same, same thing as me using just the web here without anything. But it's used then, you will notice that potentially in the imports that it will use dot / and then the name of the file, and that means it's importing the file in that directory. A nice, you can actually have,
Oh no.
we have the example
Hello.
right here in the shared palette.
Okay.
So it uses dot / shared palette, which means it's, if you look in our structure here, we can find that the shared palette is in the same directory as the light schema. So, Henrik, can you scroll up a little bit in the terminal, so we can see what it doesn't like this time? Go up. So wait, that's about. It doesn't think that the INTL is there. So let's go to Visual Studio.
Yes.
And let's go to the File Explorer.
Yeah.
And let's go under App, open that up.
Yes.
Then go under Packages, click.
Okay.
And open up the INTL folder here. Yes, that's correct. And
It's
there truly is nothing there. So it's not lying to us. So if we go back to the source control here, I think, but this one should be much more easier. Then scroll down to, or open up the INTL
Okay.
Okay, so and try to sync it. There's the the two. No, it should be just do pull. Click pull on
Oh,
that
okay.
one. Yes.
Yeah, ready. Okay.
Okay.
Ready for
Let's
it.
go back to the Explorer and see if if that has done the trick. Try to open
Oh,
NTL. It has not.
nothing happened.
Henry, what's wrong with your computer?
I don't know. Oh,
Uh,
oh
so I will
no.
have to ask you here probably to get Git Kraken and connect
Yes.
it with your GitHub and then open up this repository so it can. So because once you connect it with your GitHub, it does all the things that you would have to do manually here. It would um, let's see. It will just do a lot of the difficult tasks for you. And speaking of Git Kraken, I'm going to. That's something that we use. I'm going to share if people are interested the link to it. And you can, I shared like invitation link with referral code, so you can potentially get some money if you join it. And it's a, let me open it here to kind of give you a taste. It's like a visual indicator of how things works. Let me switch to open source projects so you don't risk anything getting out that shouldn't get out. So here you can see this is for the Meteor projects, and you can see all the different branches, all that stuff, everything that's needed for development. And it's like, super easy because it's, it connects you with GitHub, all the other stuff. You don't have to know all the commands. It's nice and visual. And if I want to, do like merges and all that stuff, it's available. It also has, you can check out the open issues, and it's, very, very nice. Very nice interface with everything. So highly recommend that if you're kind of getting into it, especially if you are not a developer. It will make your life much more easier. And even if you are a developer, this made my it just makes management, especially for big projects where you have multiple branches and all that stuff, much easier. And you can visually see it very very easily and don't have to worry about anything. So that's Git Kraken, one of the things that we use, and yeah, highly recommended. So in that, while Henry gets his Git Kraken set up and connected to GitHub on his Linux machine, Jasper, I've been silent for a while, so now it's time to turn to you in this
Yes.
regard again. Compared to Henry, you don't have that much of a pressure to get things set up. So, but still, kind of for the future as well. So, what can I answer to you if you have like any questions, or if there is something that you would like to chat about?
Huh. I I've been quite enjoying the show. tonight. It's been
You enjoy Henry's suffering?
it's been my own pleasure so far. I think I don't have any questions at the moment. I'm still observing everything.
If you say so. So this is also for the audience. If you have any question related to Literary Universe, development in general, or about the company, that's especially since this is more of like a Christmas stream, we are much more open to talk about anything that comes to mind. And if nothing comes to mind, what I'm going to do on my machine, I am going to quickly going to put in I'm just quickly going to check out just a moment. 86. So I'm right now working on the fan clubs, which is quite a big change. So I just need to save my progress here. Then I am going to jump this. I'm going to jump back to development branch. And I'm going to take a look on our encyclopedia bug that we had earlier very quickly to see, because I think it's going to be a very quick fix. So let's do this. Encyclopedia has already gotten some improvements because it used to be much slower than it's now, and we'll continue improving it. So this will be, yes, this is the connection select that we are working here with. And what I think is happening, or which we'll hopefully we'll see in a while as I open it, is that the select one here is you're using React select async. I think we actually have a function that should be working fine with this. What the problem is, okay, so we'll have to figure out why it's not giving us what it should, because as you can see from these red underlines, it means that there has been some changes to how it handles things. So it's using callback. That should be fine. Handle selection, and it doesn't like the on change here, maybe. new value, and there's the type. So that should be, that's strange because that should be working. So yeah, we'll have to do some debugging here to figure out why exactly it's not working, and have here the get search. And we might need to switch it to our specific component to have better, because this one might probably be better suited. But if we look very quickly at it, it's very similar, if not identical, to what we already have. So so let's take a look. Let's here on my local testing machine, which is probably much
Jan,
more fast. Yes?
you are not sharing your screen.
I'm not sharing my screen, damn it.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, let me switch. No, I want, which view do we want? We want this view, nice.
Okay.
So let's go back here. Here we actually have more up to date. So we want, let's take a look if we have any. Oh, interesting. There's bug here is that it doesn't allow me to start typing. I have to click this thing first. And the second bug is, and that will be probably right now the more important part. So I think what I'm going to do here is add the refactor of this, and I'm going to look on places where we have used this component, which was the user auto suggestion. So let's try it here. Select data search, and I am going to here some few details. And that was not supposed to be it. Here it is. Select data search. Let's take a look on how we are doing this here. Look at search. Select search. Name is do we have here input or anything like that? Input name. And on select, handle selection, do the input, do the meta. So we have to get in here as well. That's just technical stuff you don't have to worry about. Then we have how do we format the group labels, which I think should be put entries as option into categories function. Let's take a look. And format option. Let's see how we can, if that is the correct function and where to put everything together. Let's see. Have more of that. So quickly check if that's a required value or not. We should also not forget about placeholder. And the GQL variables that are here used normally. So that's for categories. That would be where are we actually calling the get search? It's here. That might be a bit difficult because the input value is coming from load option. So let's skip on the search for now. And this is probably not going to work on the first try because it might be missing some required values. Let's take a look. Well, it at least has the same look. Of course, the initial click doesn't work either. There is no option here, but I want to also check into, and that's probably not accounted here at all. It's because, as you notice here, it disappears kind of at the boundary of things. And looking actually at this even further, I'm not sure I actually want to move to this component now that I think about it, because we are using area kit, and we do have the, in this case, combo box to select from. And we do have with here with the different things. So this one is better. So we actually may want to completely abandon this and move to completely new elements. And given how this one is used only in one place, it makes sense. And let's see what we have here in our thing. So I'm kind of giving you how my thought process works when working this. So we have the advanced select. Let's take a look. Do I still have my storybooks running? Let's see. So we have the select, which looks like this. And most crucially, okay, so it's a basic select, and we do have here advanced select. Yeah, so this one is the one that we potentially want. And I will have to check here. If so, this is very much copied and a little bit adjusted to our needs from the official website. But one thing I think we don't have here are the categories. If we look here with how we have it over here. So we have here the fruits, something, meat, blah, blah, blah. Span code. Or maybe we do have that.
Like this. Yeah.
So that is focus group. Let's take a look if we have the item list. No, we don't have the group here. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. That will be something that we'll have to probably add. I'm certain that I did it somewhere. So let's check. Yes, we have it somewhere. So it's in combo box options formatter. Oh, I see. So let's take a look of this. Okay. Where is this being used? Or it's not being used at all. That's strange. So we have this existing. So this one might be actually a really good idea. We have the advanced select, which this uses. So let's do the proper approach and do a, let's see, where do I have my stories? Core advanced select. And let's try to do what we actually want to do here. Export. And we want to do advanced select with categories. And let's see what we have. Advanced select. Yes, we have that. And here we are going to do and select the categories dot arguments. And let's see if we can kind of figure it out how to show this. So let's, first of all, I need to organize myself. Okay, so it's the running. It's just in Visual Studio Code. So here we have the new story here. Of course, it's not working because I don't have the options here. So without options, it's quite strange. So, and if we look onto the combo box options formatter, it should be something like, so if it's option a group, let's try this. Group is going to be true. Label is going to be characters. And there's the value and label. Which one is the, so in this case, value, we have characters, a label we already have, group, and then it's children. An AI helping me and providing here additional options. So why isn't like character label string? Or label can be a React node, so that should not play a error. Nope. That did not work. So patience. Patience. Is AI going to help me here or not? Yes, it is. So now we have here characters and locations, and we need to figure out how to get this combo box option formatter instead of this normal one, I think. So let's take a look. It's not used either. So this is confusing because it should be used somewhere. It has one usage. Oh, it has one usage because it's in the storybook. So why is that? So if we go to the select item here, it goes to the comments here. I think the issue might be because I'm doing here some searching or search options, which obviously complicate things. Select. Let's see if we can maybe put it in here. Combo box group or combo box item. Same as I have here. Okay, I think I see what's happening here. So if anything, I will have to do a bit more research on this to figure out how to put it and merge it together with the search. The problem probably here being that this search is once we actually have the values already downloaded locally, which especially like in big I am kind of surprised that we don't have this used more. Select data search for user. I have to take a look on. Oh, well, actually, it doesn't matter because this one is going to be special, but I'll have to find out because we use the select data search in many places before we move to these new ones. So I'll have to figure out. So how this is going to work. Henry, how is it going? Did you manage to get Gitkraken and everything up and running?
Yes, and yeah, I need to ask confirmation before I create perhaps some mistakes again. So
You don't need
I
to
want to
clone
try to
anything.
follow.
Yeah, go back
Oh, lucky.
and open repo.
Yes.
It's the open repo. So the first big button
Open
there.
repo.
Browse.
Browse.
And yeah, click on the it's the window behind there.
Window
Documents
behind,
yeah you were there. Yeah, that, and it's the
okay,
last folder here. Last
yes.
folder.
Here we
go. Open.
I just realized our video is delayed than our song. Okay.
Yes. So
okay,
yes.
Agree.
You need to.
Yeah, I think
You should have just go with the 7-day trial for now, and then you need to log in with your. No, you don't worry about these things. Just close that. You then just need to log in with your Gitkraken profile because that's there. So you will click in the Gitkraken on submodules. It should be the last in the left menu or second to last. Yeah, submodules. Yeah, open that up. I know Henry's lagging. Okay, you're lagging and I can barely see your screen. Oh no, did we lose him?
No, Henry.
Let me switch back to mine so we have something nicer. Sadly happens over these long distances. So I have to figure out. Yeah. Okay.
Henry.
Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, we lost you there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I will share my screen again and entire screen. Oh, oh, please come on, not lag again this
Yeah.
time. Oh no, no. Can you see my screen,
Yes.
guys?
Yeah.
It's
All
been
Mm-hmm.
fine.
a little bit laggy. Okay, it's been a little bit laggy.
Let's go back to Git Kraken.
So
Oh no,
there's a
Henry is lagging
warning.
again. Yes, there are some warnings on there. So let me probably best if I let's see that if you hover over let me show you here on mine. So you go there, click this tree, and you want to uh, first of all see edit, and you will probably have something like initialize this submodule or something so to click on, and then you can click on open this submodules, which is going to take you there, and then you just need to get to the master branch. Henry, are you still with us? Oh no, we lost Henry again.
Okay, fine now.
So I don't think we'll have time to sadly to get that. So that's a bit disappointing. Uh, okay. So yeah, Henry, you will have to go then and get your submodule up to date. And once you get, I think especially the INTL submodule up to date, which for our listeners, let me switch. Oops, not what I wanted. This one. Wrong window. Shortcuts. You go to Crowdin. Let me just and if you go to Crowdin/project/literary-universe, you can actually translate the UI of Literary Universe into your language. So here I have some check, and let me go to translate all to see what's still missing. And yeah, and I just have to I have some help here from machine translation. And I'm going to make a fix here. And save. And with that, we are up to date for the Czech translation. This is going to then be automatically merged back, and in the next release, it will be added. With that, I have the grocery call coming in, so we'll be ending it here. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you next week, where you can come up with just Visual Studio Code, and we'll teach you some HTML and CSS. With that, thank you very much, everyone, and I will make sure to like and subscribe to our channel to get notified about the future episodes. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and we'll see you around.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas, everyone. Bye bye.
And let me